if you stay till the end of this presentation, you will realize that this is indeed one of those underlying opportunities. You know, I've been told a long time ago that everybody gets two opportunities to do big business, to become very successful in life. I don't know, my friends, if this is your first opportunity or your second opportunity, but one of the things I can assure you is that this is one of the two, okay? And everybody's looking for a way to make income from home, whether you want to make part-time income, full-time income, or big-time income. I would recommend that you stay till the end of this presentation, because the person that I'm going to introduce here shortly is somebody that I've got a tremendous amount of respect for. This gentleman is somebody who I've heard of before, right, a few times, but over the last couple of days that I made a decision to get started with this company, with Powur, I've had the good fortune to not only start to work with him, but to also learn from him, right? And so this gentleman is a very successful entrepreneur. Okay, he was one of the top network marketers in the world. Okay, with a company called ACN, which is one of the biggest companies in existence in network marketing. He was number 15 in the world. Okay, he's also started a nonprofit cancer foundation. He's got an incredible heart. He's got a medical education, and he is actually now basically the trainer and vice president of this company. So this is our first team webinar that we are doing. So to have a gentleman of his caliber be a part of this presentation with us is truly an honor, and I'm very grateful to be here and to take part in this. So I guarantee you guys are in for a treat. So with that said, I'd love to pass over the mic to Mr. Bobby, Smith.
Thanks, JC. We really appreciate it. Appreciate all of you being here. We're honored to have you here. First and foremost, I hope this message finds you safe and finds your family safe and everybody well. Blessings to all of you on here. We can go to the slide, Jonathan, if you want. So just as a background, my background, and we need to mute everybody out. My background is in medical education. I spent many years in medical education. Through one of my plastic surgery clients, I did back into a network marketing company, and I had a pretty big group, about 50,000 clients around the world. And it was a great run, and it allowed me to start a national nonprofit cancer foundation and hopefully have a bigger impact on the world. I stayed in the medical industry, raised a couple kids, and this company, Powur, found me through a friend of mine, found me on Facebook. I was introduced to the CEO of the company, Jonathan Budd, and it just felt, very natural for me to be a part of this great company. So we're going to walk you through the presentation tonight. How we doing, Jonathan? We look good on backs and slides and everything else? We good?
I believe so. Let me know if you want me to go full screen, but
go full screen. Yeah. Okay. So look, here's what's really important. If you're a guest listening in tonight, there's a really big difference between, hey, I've got a good idea, or hey, I've got an opportunity, or I represent a company that spent 5 years and $10 million, that has a board of directors that's raised billions in venture capital. And right before this pandemic, we were actually about to raise another $10 million. And our goal was to be $1 billion publicly traded company. And all of you have a chance to be a part of that. We're going to talk about our history, how we got here, where we're going, but make no mistake about it. In these extraordinary times, there is nothing bigger right now on the street than our company, Powur. We're a public benefit corporation. We were born in the rainforest. Our management team is Google. We'll talk about that. But we have a very unique opportunity here. So we're going to talk about our company, who we are, the model that we built, the solution that we built for the industry. And our goal here is, when we're done tonight, that you go ahead and join our company. Be a part of JC's team. We are so honored to have him be a part of this company with his background, his integrity, his success, his work ethic. We are very confident that he will be one of the top producers and influencers in this company. And those of you that take the ride with him will be in a rather extraordinary place. If you look at our company, again, founded in 2014, you can Google our CEO. He's one of the top internet marketers in the world, made over $10 million in his 20s. He is one of the best online. He took a trip to the rainforest with our co-founder. Our co-founder is a gentleman who changed the real estate industry forever with the virtual tour, bamboo.com. So Jonathan and Jim went to the rainforest. Jonathan put up $1 million of his own money and started this company, Powur, to change solar and change renewable energy forever. So again, you'll begin to get a sense for the people that are behind this company, the integrity that they have, and the success that they've had in other businesses. We put together a team, an executive team, the best in sales, marketing. We were spending $100,000 a month building proprietary software. Almost everything we use is ours. The best from customer service, sales support, accounting, finance. We hired the best from Tesla to sell and teach our people how to sell. And I recently brought on our new COO to help take the company public. Again, extraordinary management team, which is the backbone of any great company. And again, our board of directors based in San Francisco has raised billions of dollars, and they are behind everything that we do. So if you take a little deeper dive into our company, you look at the timeline, how we got started, where we are. Jonathan started the company in 2014. We were vetted by, important to understand, we were looked at, vetted by, and became partners with the largest solar company in the world, Solar City Tesla. I have a 21 kW Solar City system on my home. We realized that we couldn't grow with Solar City. Even though they were the biggest in the world, we knew that their model was not going to work. So we signed contracts with, which means we were vetted by over 100 of the top solar companies in the world, and they all decided that they wanted to be a part of our company. We went online and raised some money through a private crowdfund raise. We raised more money faster than any company in the history of the world. $1.4 million in just a few weeks. We had to shut it down. Our community grew to over 5,000 people who paid, not today, but paid up to $500 and more to be a part of our company and get trained by our company. And then we said, we're going to build a sales network. So we actually built our own solar sales network. But what changed the game in the first quarter of last year, Powur built and launched the only fully transparent cost of goods model in the solar industry in the world. What does that mean? It means we're going to show you every dollar in the deal like no one else does. We're going to pay you more money than anyone in the industry. We're going to give you stock for everything you do. And we're going to give you overrides if you want to build a team. It doesn't get any better than this. Our core values, I think, are what's really important about any great company. We built a culture, again, 5,000 people on a private Facebook page. We get shit done. We have a management team. We meet every single day. It's all about innovation. It's all about creative. We're doing something that no one in the world has ever done. We're doing something today that no one in the world is doing. Solar City and Tesla spent $6 billion and didn't get profitable. We're profitable today. And we're very excited about our position in the industry where we're at today. You know, right before this pandemic hit, Charles Thompson, myself, many of the leaders, we were on a tour. Our tour was sponsored by $160 billion LG, LoanPal, the largest financing company in the industry, Sunlight, Titan, the #1 rated solar installation company in the United States. So I promise you, as you're looking at this, look at the donut. Don't look for the hole. There's nowhere to look. Everybody has bought into our model, and those that don't are going to watch what we're going to do as we change the industry. A wise man once said, if you want to change things, don't try and fight the existing reality. Build a new model that makes the old model obsolete. And this is really what I enjoy talking about with people. Our business model is built for you. We want the individual seller, the person that's going out there every day, leaving their kids for a couple of hours, saying goodbye to the wife or the husband for a couple of hours, fighting traffic, doing whatever they do. They've got to get rewarded for their efforts, and they should get rewarded as if they own the company, not as if they're working for somebody. The customer's got to get the best deal, and the person selling the system has to get just an invaluable proposition. So we're going to put you first, and you're going to see exactly how that plays out over the next few moments. The old model and the new model is really simple. If you were to get in the solar industry, you'd probably take a job for a solar company. You might even strike a deal with a company and get a little better commission. But the commissions would still be much smaller than what we're going to talk about today. There's little or no support. There's no passive income. All of you know, I think from the industries you've been in, if you don't have passive or residual income, you're trading your life. You're trading your time. You're trading every breath that you have for $1, and it never gets any easier. You're only as good as you are today. And that's challenging because things happen as we're seeing today. Pandemics, weather events, economic events. Things happen that if you're not leveraged, you can find yourself in a very hardship position. There's no scalable technology in those companies. We are a tech company. In our new model with our company, you sell for yourself. We pay more than anybody in the world. There's daily training and support in English and Spanish. You can build a passive income here. There's people on this line tonight, like Jonathan Brunasso, that are building a six-figure monthly passive income. Charles Thompson building a six-figure passive income. So that's extraordinary. Equity opportunities, you can own part of the company, and everything we do is scalable, and this is absolutely my favorite part. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business person, and you're on this Zoom tonight, which is why I assume you're here, is there one person on here that would debate the fact that almost every part of our lives has been changed by a platform economy? Facebook and LinkedIn and other platforms for communication changed the way we communicate forever. Transportation, Uber, right? Has it changed the way the world gets from point A to point B? Airbnb changed the entire hotel industry, the hospitality industry. EXP changed the entire real estate model. We have several top EXP real estate agents joining our company on a regular basis. If you look at the food industry, if you look at Costco, Costco doesn't make much money selling you food and clothing and furniture, outdoors, and all those things. They make money on their membership fee. Their buying power from their membership fee allows them to buy in big, bulk quantities and allows them to pass those savings to you from basically a wholesale position. If you look at Amazon, look at how things are shipped. So look everywhere. Look at travel, look at transportation, look at communication, look at everything that's surrounding our lives right now. They have all been completely disrupted and changed forever by a platform economy. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business person, the only logical thing to think is, well, how would a platform economy not be the thing that's going to change solar and renewable energy? And if you believe the experts that tell us that the greatest shift of wealth in the history of man and womankind is the transition to solar and renewable energy, and you have the key to the kingdom in a platform economy, if you put those things together, then you are in an extraordinary position. If you add to the fact this pandemic, that we are a company not trying to figure out how we're going to sell solar online. We're a company that's been selling solar online for 5 years. There's a gentleman on here tonight who has sold over 22, 23 deals in the last few weeks alone, earning $50,000 to $100,000 from the comfort of his home. So we have already built that. And what this pandemic is teaching us, again, is that these other business models aren't safe. And if you're looking at this from an electricity standpoint, folks, the reality is America is going to be home for the rest of the summer. Temperatures are rising. And every single person in America is home, their children's home, their electric bills are going to go through the roof. And we don't always talk even about the solar proposition that often in our presentations, but since this is a new group, just remember, the value proposition for solar is no money down, 26% federal tax credit. You're saving 5 to 50% a month on your bill. You're locking in clean energy versus dirty energy. You're raising the value of your home for the real estate professionals anywhere from 4 to 10%. These are national averages. These are standard information. None of this is up for debate. It doesn't make sense for any homeowner that owns a home not to look at solar and renewable energy, whether they can get it on their home, a patio, a ground mount, whatever it may be. So these are extraordinary times, and there's never been a time to look at the value of solar. Our compensation plan, if you were to take a job for a solar company, you'll never see the balance sheet. You'll never see what the cost is. We're going to show you the cost of goods. We're going to show you the money. And as our community grows, just like Costco, just like every other company we've talked about, as our community grows, it drives the volume of the cost of goods down. And since it's a revenue share, you get the lion's share as we lower the cost. We already have basically the lowest cost in the industry today. So if you look at this from any point of view right now, particularly with what's going on in the United States right now, particularly with up to 20 million people looking for opportunities, mortgage brokers, real estate agents, roofers, salespeople, professional salespeople, and again, most of the people joining our company, sales and solar professionals, it's almost like the perfect storm. And let's not forget, the world is getting a glimpse right now. The United States is getting a glimpse right now of what cleaner skies could look like. Blue skies over Los Angeles, scenery that's never been seen in many years, animals returning to their wildlife. We have a chance to do something special, and we'd love you to do something special with us. And understanding the model and how it works is really the key to the beginning of that. What I want to do right now is turn the call over, the Zoom over to a colleague of ours, Jonathan Brunasso. Jonathan's a gentleman I met on LinkedIn. We teach people every week how to sell solar online and how to build teams online using Facebook and LinkedIn. Jonathan Brunasso is an expert in the solar field. He's one of the top professionals in the state of California, which is the epicenter of solar in the United States. He's also been a top real estate agent. He's combined those skills, his team building skills, his leadership skills, his solar skills, and has partnered up with JC and this incredible team, working with Charles Thompson as well. Jonathan Brunasso is someone that was on the top of the leaderboard in our company this past month, rising up that leaderboard, becoming a true factor, leading factor in this company. And I have no doubt that the combination of this team, with Charles Thompson, with Jonathan Brunasso, with JC and Robin, Robin's been this incredible leadership and a conduit to this relationship. This team can move right to the top of our company and position all of you to be earning tens of thousands, if not more, of income per month. So with that, I want to turn this over to Mr. Jonathan Brunasso. Jonathan, you have the ball.
Wow. Thank you so much, Bobby. You hit so many points in all that you just said, from the economy to what's going on today to renewable energy, platform economy, the model. That was great. And thank you for the introduction. So like you said, guys, my name is Jonathan Brunasso. I've been in solar over 6 years. I've helped a few hundred homeowners go solar. I've been with Powur over a year now and have built an organization and a company and a business, and I absolutely love it. So I want to start off by going through a compensation example, selling a deal, what that would look like. And this can be in California or Texas or Florida, which are the 3 states that we have the best cost of goods, the lowest cost of goods. So the total cost of goods is $1.95 approximately on a 10 kilowatt system, so slightly above average depending on your area. And we're going to sell it for $3.50 a watt. Now, other big companies, national companies like Sunrun, they actually sell it for about $4 a watt, okay? So this is $5,000 less than some of the other companies are selling it for. There's adders, maybe it's roofing or electrical or a dealer fee to do a loan. So sometimes there are adders. And then there's net revenue, the net margin. The total margin on this job is $8,500. The commission is going to be 70%. So again, Powur gives the lion's share to us, 70% of the commission, and Powur is going to keep 30% of the deal. But you'll see what Powur does with that 30% in just a second. So pretty awesome way to make about $6,000. And that is going to be the average commission. You know, if it was my best friend's install today, maybe I'll make $2,000 or $3,000. If it's an average deal or big system, maybe I can make $9,000. So it all is relative and depends. And Powur does need to just keep $1,500 bare minimum. The commission sheets are awesome. They break down, like Bobby said, cost of goods, totally transparent. What those panels cost, what that inverter costs, a construction cost, any other dealers, adders and fees that come into play here. You can truly see your commission. I've never been at a company that shows cost of goods like they do, which is really awesome for me. Here's another example. On this one, the commission was only $35.56. Maybe they had to get aggressive on the pricing. Maybe they had to beat out a competitor, throw in a homeowner rebate, $600 to go solar. So this commission was only $35.56, which is, hey, still that's amazing. With 20 million people unemployed right now, Who wouldn't mind $3,500? So one of the other benefits of Powur is the revenue sharing, team building, overrides. I like to always say, some of you heard me say before, Powur is a badass solar company. I've done 2 installations in the last few days alone. Homeowners are happy, they're excited, they have great service, great equipment, better pricing than the national average, better interest rates than the national average. It just so happens that Powur also has team building, revenue sharing overrides. So you're gonna earn 20% of whatever Powur keeps from anyone that joins under you. So residual passive income. And it's paid from the portion that Powur is keeping. They're gonna give it back to us, actually 6 levels above. So it's one of the first solar companies to offer this. That's what made EXP so successful with almost 30,000 agents nationwide, is a very similar revenue share model, a passive revenue share model to do what we're already doing, to do what I'm already doing out there in the industry. And the beautiful thing about a multiple level leverage revenue share, the 6 people above you, or all the people above you, you know, JC, Robin, me, Charles Thompson, you're on the best lineage. We all have a vested interest in our family, in our team, anyone that's under us. We want to see you succeed. We want to help you succeed. And you can always schedule time to call us and do a Zoom with us. So that's one of the great things about that system. And they let it be 6 levels of revenue share. So a quick example on an average deal. So let's say you bring someone in to Powur, you shared your unique link and they joined Powur underneath you. You personally brought them into your level 1. They close a deal, you'll make $550 when that job gets installed passively. You'll wake up one morning, Wednesday or Friday morning, we pay twice a week, and you'll see $550 has been deposited into your online digital wallet. And we do allow 6 levels. So if that person that you brought in brings in somebody, you will make 10% on whatever Powur keeps. And it continues for 6 levels, 5% after that. In order to benefit from people that are 2 levels below you, you have to personally sponsor or have brought in personally 5 or more people to benefit from revenue share 2 levels down. And then to stay active, to benefit from revenue sharing, Powur does expect that you can at least close 1 deal every 6 months. Someone is unmuted, sorry. So it's 6 levels. Now, one of the coolest things about Powur is they have a mentor program. I am a mentor with Powur. There's many mentors across the country. You can put a lead into the system, assign a mentor like myself, and the sales professional can close it and sell it, and you will get 50% of the commission when it installs. So we do ask that if you're a solar professional, at least 1 deal needs to be with a mentor, and it's worth it. They're going to teach you the system, the back end. They're going to prepare you to be a mentor. If you're not a mentor, if you're new to solar, it's a minimum of 3 deals with a mentor to learn the ropes. You can learn as much as you want or as little as you want. Maybe you never want to sell yourself. Maybe you perpetually forever want to just put leads into the system and turn your back and let an awesome professional close the deal for you. That's one of the things that Powur has set up. So here's an example. Commission is $6,000, so it does get split 50-50. The other day, one of my mentees, one of my new people on my team, Jacob, we closed a deal. We're each going to make $4,500. So it's real money, it's black and white, it's cost of goods, and it's a better price and better interest rate than a lot of the national competition that's out there. So if you're seeing a trend here, there's 3 to 4 ways to make money. Sell yourself, build a team, eventually become a mentor and make money as a mentor. And the fourth way is by getting stocks of shares, shares of stock. So the company is planning to go public. And on your first install, you will receive 100 shares of stock, which you can realize once the company has gone public. And if you bring in somebody on their first install, you'll get 50 shares of stock. And there's also high goals to shoot for, like 25 installs or 50 installs in a year. You can earn quite a lot of stock options. So 3 to 4 ways to earn money at this company. You know, normally you go to a solar company, you sell your widgets, and then they go out of business and you're left holding your box with your succulent and no passive income, no stocks, no revenue share, team building. You're done. And that's one of the things that attracted me. I saw how this was like EXP. I saw the 3-4 ways to make money, which is pretty exciting. Alrighty, so Powur does give you the solutions, the tools to succeed. There are daily trainings in the calendar. There is a slew of resources available at your fingertips. Live daily coachings on Zoom, onboarding, the videos, the training, the resources once you join. There's websites for training as well. We'll train you how to sell and generate leads. Every Friday, there is a sales and team building training just to help us all sell and do better. We have some social media tools as well. Facebook is a great way to get leads. And there is soon a company lead gen program that is going to be coming out soon, but for now we can utilize a few different Facebook and online advertising strategies and things like that. We do have live events. Those are kind of on pause right now, unfortunately, as much as I'd love to have a beer with Bobby and hang out with Charles. But we will go back to that. We have events across Florida and Texas and California. We packed rooms here in California a few months ago for those of you that may have been there or heard about it. So it really is fun. It really is a culture. We hang out together, and a lot of companies don't have that same family style culture. The technology, being a solar professional, I can recognize technology and software and back-end systems. You can put a lead in, have a proposal, edit the proposal, DocuSign an agreement, all in under an hour. I kid you not. The deal that I signed with Jacob, we were on a Zoom call. She was sold in 30 minutes. She DocuSigned in 10 minutes. It's probably the fastest 45 minutes and the most income he's ever made. So it's awesome. The proposals and tools get better literally every other month that I've been here. So I'm really liking it a lot. You can just put a lead in on powur.com and submit it, and you are off to the races. You can sell in any of the states that are in blue. So we have a national footprint. You want to sell a deal in Florida? Sell it yourself. Pick a mentor maybe that's out there, or pick me. We can help you sell deals in Florida. Again, California, Texas, and Florida are the 3 states that we procure our own equipment, where we are the GC, the General Contractor's Electrician's License. So our cost of goods is the best in those 3 states. I would focus a little bit harder, a little bit heavier for recruiting and selling in those 3 states. But we can obviously still sell in Nevada, Arizona. Illinois has just recently opened up to solar and is getting popular as well. The beautiful thing about this is someone from Texas today called me. I need you to be a mentor on a deal. A guy in Vegas today just used me because he has a deal out here in Los Angeles. So the cross-pollination of the mentor system and the software and hundreds and thousands of reps across the country, just let that sink for a second. That's the power that this company has versus a small little local player. And while I'm on that note, you know, Powur has a low overhead model. They don't have much overhead, right? Because it's just a platform. That's all it is. And if someone says, well, I'd rather use the smaller local guy, what if they go out of business? You know, Powur is a platform. We use local quality installers where we see fit, and we put a revenue aside for the warranties as well. So it doesn't matter if some small local company goes out of business. Powur is a platform nationwide with very low overhead. So I think that is a strategic advantage. Alrighty, a couple more slides here and we'll wrap it up for some Q&A. So more commission, stock option ownership, more freedom. The commissions, 70% gets given to us. And it's the cost of goods model with equity ownership and 6 levels of team building. Powur is a $99 one-time startup fee to get your back-end office, get everything set up, your digital wallet. And there's a $49 monthly technology cost to have access to the platform, put in proposals, pick a mentor, as much or as little as you want to do. So we have 3 really important events coming up that I just want to point out here. Tomorrow at 12 o'clock, this is going to be for people who have joined. There is a training that JC and I are going to do, and it's just going to be the 6 steps to success to hit the ground running. What does that look like? You know, sign up, take the test, do an onboarding Zoom call, do a Zoom call with a mentor with me, put your strategy on paper, put your first few leads in, and let's close a deal. That's it. So that's tomorrow at 12 o'clock. This Thursday is huge, guys. Jonathan Budd gives a talk once a month. So he will be on giving his vision, some new ideas, some new things coming for Powur this Thursday. And then Friday, Bobby and Charles end out every week with online selling and team building tips and tricks, how to recruit people, how to attract people, how to put more leads in the system. So some great events coming up. Would really like to see you guys at some of those. And in conclusion, you know, Powur is a great opportunity, and there is no better timing than with what's going on right now to be able to work from home. Renewable energy, like Bobby said, is one of the biggest shifts in our lifetime. At the end of the day, knowing that I did 2 installs today, clean energy, better for our environment, lower pollution, it feels really good and it's important. So I just encourage you all, please get back with whoever invited you on this call tonight. You're on one of the best teams with one of the best platforms in the solar industry. And I can tell you, I've been at a lot of different companies. So I am going to go ahead and open it up for Q&A and give it back to JC and Bobby.